Lawton's Cash Road, now a bustling corridor of businesses and restaurants. But you don't have to look far for evidence of its much different past.
This is the area where our missing women went missing from. Many times this was the last place that they were seen.
Most of the budget motels are gone, replaced by fast food and retail stores. 5 women, maybe more, were killed under similar circumstances over a 4-year period 20 years ago. They were undressed and dumped in rural areas in or near water. All lived what OSBI called a high-risk lifestyle.
They were substance abuse users, and they supplemented their substance abuse by engaging in sex work. Some of them knew each other. They were all engaged in the same sex work in the same area.
There was Pamela Woodring, found in the water off of a country bridge in eastern Kiowa County. Rebecca Boyd, known as Kiowa County Jane Doe before OSBI identified her through a DNA match, was found a short distance away. OSBI suspects her case could be related to the other 5, but have not officially linked them. The others: Jane Marie Chafton, 28, found in August 1999. Cassandra Lee Ramsey, 25, found in March 2000. Mandy Ann Raitt, 21, found in 2002. Janice Marie Bono, 29, found in February 2002. OSBI declined to say how the women were killed. Theories of the killer or killers range from a John or cab driver to a drug dealer, but none of them have panned out.
I think anything is open right now. We believe it's possible that it could be one person or a set of persons that committed these crimes.
He says agents have aggressively worked the cases.
They've interviewed hundreds of people, multiple persons of interest. We just haven't got the break that we need.
We reached out to family members we could find, but none responded. OSBI also has not spoken to the victims' families.
Since they've been gone for so long, and we want to make sure that they're not forgotten.
A break could be near, though. Francis recently resubmitted evidence to the lab, hoping 2 decades of improvements in DNA testing and other forensics could finally identify the killer.
The guy's been kind of 1-2 steps ahead of us for almost 20 years now, so we're hoping that the public or maybe a break on the forensic side will help us close that gap.
The killer or killers could be free right now and never face justice for their crimes.
It's possible that the person is still local. It's possible that they've moved on. It's possible that they've been in prison since the last homicide on an unrelated case, and that's why they stopped. We're working off all possibilities right now.
Tips from the public could break the case.
We're pretty confident that somebody in that area that was around there that time has good information.
After 2 decades, the women need a champion.
They deserve to have their voices heard, and we are trying our best to be their voice.
Shelby Cashman, KOCO 5 News.
Shelby, thank you. And OSBI says they aren't out to arrest tipsters. They don't care about what they were doing around Cash Road 20 years ago. They just want to solve these murders.